Hey guys, Jim Chester here. I am with Mr. ChiroFest. We're out here in Vancouver, Washington,
The great Pacific Northwest.
which sometimes I'm like, man, I'm in Portland, Oregon. And I'm like, no, it's the Vancouver.
Yes, it's across the river, right? So I say Vancouver and everybody thinks Canada. I'm like, no, the state's Vancouver. We're south a little bit. So yeah.
So year 9, man. I know you just it's like you came out of nowhere. You decided to start this big event out here.
Yep.
What's it like right now, man?
It's good. It's great energy. It was a God thing years ago, 9 years ago exactly. Started in a tent this exact same weekend. It was pouring down rain. It was amazing. Had 100 of my best friends locally that came. We had, I think, 9 speakers that year. But anyhow, so yeah, here we are, year 9, and it's evolved. We have a packed house full of people, tons of exhibitors, tons of speakers. It's having fun, loving it. It's good.
So you've seen a lot of growth, right? And you've probably seen some people grow up in this whole arena, coming here from year 1, year after year, year after year. Yeah. What's that been like to see people grow with this?
That's really honestly why I do it. It's the labor of love. I'm not retiring off this. I'm retiring off practice, or will eventually retire off practice when I decide to stop. But seeing that doc, Dr. Kelly, I saw him again today. I remember he was at ChiroFest 1. I have a video testimonial of him still that I share of dude, changed my life, changed my practice, went back, I doubled, I got re-engaged with my why, with my purpose. So that's really what it's about. It's not about, yes, Paul, and it's about the warriors in there that are doing it day in and day out. And if I can inspire one of them to either play a little bit bigger or just reconnect with their purpose or their passion of why they got into chiropractic, so that they go back on Monday and they're re-engaged and stepping up their game. So yeah.
So I know that one of the things we were talking about was how you bring out some well-known talent to kind of be the cornerstone of this event, but you also give people a chance that are not as well known to come out here and speak as well. What does that mean to you to open up the stage to new names?
It's great. Like Cordy this year, right? Did you listen to Dr. Cordy spoke yesterday? Have to have those cornerstones, have to have the Dan Murphys, the Deed Harrisons, the Dan Sullivans, right? We need to have those guys that are all over. That's what they do for a living. But it's amazing to I've gotten tons of compliments this year on our lineup, and there's speakers that have spoke that are in practice doing it every day. They're still in the trenches, which I am as well. And so it's fun to bring in, I don't want to say a young talent, but people that are just living it, right? They're all in for chiropractic and doing big things, and people might not know who they are, and you let them come in and inspire that doc, hey, that could be me. It's just I'm that far away. So it's really cool.
And I know just a big shout out. No. But I know there's a big shout out to Local Gold for being here with Chiro Hustle. I can't do it without the support that I have from my sponsors, but I also wanted to give you a chance to talk a little bit about the vendors and what it means for you to have the support of all these people that come here and support you.
Yeah, we honestly couldn't do it without the vendors. We try and create, we just did an industry update lunch, which was amazing. Nobody in the chiropractic's doing that. So we had 3 speakers, Q&A. We had 100 people in there, bought them all lunch, and just really trying to keep us cutting edge. But you're right, I could only do that because of the 48 exhibitors that are here supporting me to support our attendees. So it's thank you to you and to Local Gold and actually all the other exhibitors we have. So it's
Yeah, it's been a real honor to be able to grow up. I was saying.
Yeah, right. You're 5, buddy.
I've kind of grown up in this ChiroFest family, this camp, and every year I just kind of give Paul a nudge. I'm like, hey man, can we do it again?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it seems like we always bring something a little bit more fresh, a little bit more pro, a little bit more new, and we get a chance. My big reasoning, my big why, my big idea is to get this event outside the 4 walls of here. So people that weren't in attendance, maybe they don't feel good. Maybe they had something in the family that they couldn't make it for. Maybe there's something that I don't know what's going on with them. But now because of these interviews, they can see us and they can say, wow, I need to be to 2020.
Yes.
So I know one of the things I wanted to lead into is this great promo. You guys are going to do an early bird promo for people that are watching.
Yeah. So what do we say if they checked yes?
If you say yes in the comments here, then you guys get this promo.
Yeah, so I'll have my team contact. Yeah, so next year will be year 10. So it's an anniversary celebration for us. The other thing that's cool about our event is we try and keep it as close as we can to chiropractic's anniversary weekend. And so next year it actually falls on September 18th and 19th. It'll be 125 years for chiropractic, right? So we're going to have this giant friggin' celebration. So yeah, so we would love to have you here. We only have room from today. The attendance we've had the last 3 years, about 100, maybe 150 more people. So if you want to come, better hurry up. But yeah, if they put yes in that, I'll have my team contact you. We did a super early bird discount here this weekend for our attendees.
So this is only exclusive for you guys if you comment yes in the comments there. And if you're watching this and you're finding value from what Paul and I are doing together, hashtag value in the comments, but do us a big one and just hit the share button. So for the next 24 hours, anybody that comments yes in here and shares this, we're going to give you guys the opportunity to come to ChiroFest 2020, year 10, 125th anniversary of chiropractic. And you guys are going to be so impressed with what year 10 will do for you and your team. Don't forget that.
Yeah, when
you come out here, don't just bring the DC, bring the DC and the team.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, have to have your team. And family for that matter. Like, bring your team, but your team is part, your family, your spouse and your kids, right? We got little Anna Jo over here. Like, she got up on stage with us today. It's all about family. You never know who's going to be the next chiropractor. And so if we can inspire somebody to, light that fire inside their heart, it's good stuff.
Yeah, and that's what we do it for. Is it's not just about me and you. It's about everybody around there.
Amen.
It's the life effect that we create.
Yep, the ripple effect.
And I think that there's so many people. I say this all the time. They don't know where to go or who to trust. But ChiroFest is one of those events that you guys should make an annual sojourn out here to the Pacific Northwest. And you guys should not only just come for the event, come a couple days before, come a couple days after.
A lot of attendees
because
are doing that this year.
It's so beautiful out here.
Yeah.
There's waterfalls everywhere. There's mountains everywhere.
Yeah.
The hiking is phenomenal.
Ocean's an hour and a half away.
You like
good.
sailing if you guys like fishing. Like all these activities out here.
Great salmon fishing this time of year right now. Yeah, it's good stuff. So.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and close out. But I just want to say thank you for having us out here, man.
Appreciate
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And
we'll see you next year, guys.
Get out here to 2020.
Yes.
Say yes to yourself more. You guys just one story away.
That's part of my talk. We'll say when that part of my talk today is yes yourself to success, right? So people have to. I'm serious. It's one of my slides today. Is like we have to say yes more to create more success in life. Put ourselves in uncomfortable positions to get going. So hey, yes.
Yes. See you guys next year. You're one story away. Keep hustling.